Evening everybody, it's your man the Bandit on top form as ever, 10th of September. Now, for those of you that might be a little bit superstitious, the Bandit has been booming this weekend, a few good rugby bets going in, but happened to hit the park today with the family. Bandit sat on a bench and didn't want to waste his money on ice cream while the rest of the family went to the ice cream van, and lo and behold, the unheavenly amount of bird poo, which you can imagine, completely covered, and I mean covered, the Bandit. So any of you that's into this superstitious stuff, I suppose the Bandit is a little bit superstitious from time to time. Not majorly superstitious, but I have my little quirks. So that's where we are at the minute. 656 quid on. I have started, it's not a true reflection that, I have started mounting the money up in certain accounts where I'm winning cash and not free bets that expire, because I think I've got a bit too much on for this time of year. So I'm going to start saving a lot of it for when it's non-running or bet now. So you will see this ticking over with some of the free bets that expire that I get. But yeah, for anyone that's superstitious, here's the Bandits bet that's been put on today. Bird poo gate. So if you're into your superstitions, the Bandit had to have a little tickle at it. In fact, someone gave me the parking ticket as well as I was driving in, so I didn't have to pay for the parking, £2.50. So that's why I've got a little bit big here. We've got Edwardstone for the Ryanair, which I'm going to show you in a second or two. A bit of news about Edwardstone for the Ryanair. We've also got Allegorie De Vassy for the Merce Chase. Again, I'm going to show you a little bit of news about that in this episode. And then we've also got Marie's Rock, as we know we like, for the Stayers. And I'm going to start having a little tickle on Stateman. That's Stateman for the Turners. Now, we did get a comment from our friend Mr Aston Villa, actually, about Edwardstone. So, yeah, Mr Aston Villa was advising us of the Ryanair. I think he'd seen this here from the road to Cheltenham, which the Bandit had seen. About Alan King saying that, you know, the 2 mile division's very competitive, and might look to step Edwardstone up. So, could be a good, you know, if it does go to the Ryanair, I don't think it'll be 20 to 1. So, you know, we've had a good 20 to 1 there. So I'm going to have a tickle with that in quite a few bets coming up. Allegorie De Vassy, which I have got in quite a lot of bets already. But it was Mr C this morning who quickly was onto this news about Impervious, which it's tight between these two. Last year, Impervious was the better horse. Came back against Allegorie last year and was the better horse on the day going up the hill, as you can see in the video there. But got an injury. You don't know how much that'll set the horse back. So I'm going to have a little bit more than I've already got on Allegorie De Vassy. That's thanks to Mr C. We did get a comment off somebody else. Yeah, I think it was Mr Aston Villa about Edwardstone. Yeah, someone had mentioned Banbridge to me. I can't quite remember who it was. But I'm going to show you another bet that I've put on recently. It's only a little one. But I've started putting Banbridge. There it is. I think I got 20 to 1, something like that. I'll have to have a look at what price I got for that. But yeah, Banbridge as well for the Ryanair. I watched that horse last year at Punchestown. So, yeah, I think the next 2 horses I'm going deep on over the next couple of weeks are Banbridge and Edwardstone, and quite a bit on Allegorie De Vassy. So, bit of a quick fire episode with a nice little bet for you. A couple of horses for the Ryanair. And we'll see you soon. As always, gamble responsibly, spread bet with the Mookie's money, and get on it with the Bandit.